Well, hello. It's me, Crystal Neho, back again for day 18. I have a little chuckle when I think about these videos because these videos really are for me to be able to look back and document my life, and in doing so, hopefully, I can aid and inspire other people. But as I do these videos, I think, man, I must ramble a lot. And then I think, well, people don't have to watch. So I've been doing a lot of videos online for Crystal the Drama Queen page, for my Maya Dreams, and I did go to start up a what's it called, a Facebook group page, but I'm still trying to figure out how that can even work. But the reason why I brought that up is because I am constantly creating content. And, when you're doing stuff for yourself, it's how you like it and what works for you. And then as I've been thinking about this YouTube channel and about me documenting my journey to see whether I've taken relentless action in my life, I think, well, what do I factor in what you guys think? Or do I just document this journey and hopefully that helps other people along the way? So with the Crystal the Drama Queen page, sorry, I have particular videos that they don't get as much views as some of my other videos get, but I really like them. So my thing is, like, I think that I need to find more people that are more like me, that get my sense of humour, because I quite like them. And I've learnt as an artist that if I really like something, there's going to be so many other people that like it as well. Like, I am not that unique. Like, we can be our authentic selves, but we are not that unique that nobody gets our sense of humour, or that we've got a particular taste that nobody in the world has, because we don't know. There's like 7 billion people in this world, and there have been people before us, and there are still people to come. So yeah, so I've been just trying to figure out how that all looks, and as I start to really reflect on where my life is headed. I'm really still trying to clean my room at the moment. I've never had difficulty doing it, but I just think because I've depleted nearly all of the reserves, I just cannot be bothered at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to get it done because I've got one last week with all these projects, and I just want to get it done. So if I have to barely get any sleep tonight, I can handle that. I'm a bit of a night owl anyway. So did I take relentless action today? Well, you know what I did do? There was something that I wasn't going to do, which was go to church. And church to me is just the place where I can reset. I talk about resetting and refocusing, but it really does allow me to start my coming week with that really having charged my spiritual batteries. I was feeling a bit feverish this morning, and I was a bit exhausted, and I was actually contemplating not going until it was like 10 a.m. We start church at 10:30, and I was like, come on baby, and I said to my daughter, let's go, let's get ready for church. And we got there on time, and I'm glad that I went. I'm just glad that I went, because sometimes we have the tendency to prioritize the wrong things. So I would have prioritized doing something else, which isn't better for me. And that's still the thing that the Apostle Dallin H. Oakes talks about: good, better, best. So mine is always just trying to make sure that what I'm doing in my life is the best thing for me. And so I'm at the stage where I'm constantly figuring that out. Yeah. So I'm glad I did that today. I really needed sleep. I was exhausted. I posted up one of my Crystal the Drama Queen videos. Sometimes, I do and don't care. Like, sometimes you have to go post the video and it's not about the views. But at the same time, I do want people to engage with the things that I do. So I really want to find people that are like my people. Always looking for my people. Yeah. So what else? What else am I going to say? I would have to say that I can feel the summer coming, and so my health is starting to become more of a priority. And I just want to continue to get a bit clearer. Like, it gets really scary. Like, what happens? Like, nobody. I haven't heard anybody talk about this. There probably have been millions of people, but in all the research and all the audio and the books that I've been reading lately, I haven't heard people talk about how scary it gets. So, you get to a stage in your life where you challenge yourself, that you work towards your goals, and then you start to achieve them. But then I feel like I get a little bit up, and then I hit a snag, and then it's kind of like I then feel like I'm a little bit lost again, and then I continue, and then I feel like I've gotten lost again. And sometimes it gets really scary because I think, do we ever get to a stage in our lives? Well, we do, actually. Sorry, two tangents going on there. I was going to say, will I ever get to the stage within my business where I feel like, wow, I'm actually, it's actually headed there. It's actually going there. Because I've been in this for about 4 years in the thinking and 2 years in the practical application. And it's getting bigger, but I'm not financially anywhere near where I would like to be. I don't have like a really stable revenue, which will allow me to have more freedom. So I really want to figure that out. But then I was going to say, do we ever get to the stage where we feel that way? Yeah, well, yes, we do. Because I remember when I was very fit and healthy, and I was training 5 to 6 days a week because I loved it, and I was eating really well, and I just constantly walked everywhere. I did get to a stage where I was finally seeing how much my body transformed. Yeah, so I know we can get there. So, yeah. I'm not going to apologise for rambling anymore, because don't watch my videos. Just don't watch. This is me really just documenting my journey so I can figure stuff out. Because we as human beings are constantly figuring out stuff. Like, I had a really beautiful friend of mine today that she's made some decisions in her life that have kind of impacted her in a way that there's been consequences for it. And I just told her, that's okay. I mean, it's not okay that we make the wrong decisions, but we've got to acknowledge it. And it's what we do after that decision that makes all the difference. Like, if I make a really dumb decision and then I do my best to recover from that and continue on, I think that it's just a lesson that was meant to be learnt along the way. Failures are just a part of life. And sometimes what I'm really learning in my life at the moment is learning to walk the walk. I don't want to be teaching something that I'm not doing myself. So there are a lot of things in my life that I take relentless action on, but there are some really important things in my life that I'm not prioritizing enough to take relentless action, and that's not okay. So sometimes I look at my life and I think, well, maybe the reason why it's progressing at this pace is because I'm not fully committed to doing it consistently. And I talk a lot about that in my videos, but consistency is huge, really have to take massive action. So, like I said, these videos really are just for me to have video documentation of, I keep talking about it, but I'm going to keep saying it, just to be able to, it's like a journal, basically. I mean, I didn't come up with vlogs. Vlogs have been around for a very long time, but I haven't really watched a lot of vlogs, so that's why I'm not sure what is normal, what's not normal. But sometimes I figure, well, there's two different things. I'm going to go on two different tangents. One tangent is, how do we create new things if we're always trying to follow the pack? But at the same time, we don't want to reinvent the wheel if the wheel is already successful. I think that makes sense. So, just, yeah. It's real funny because, like, sometimes, I really do like my life a lot because I'm working towards my goals. But I'm a moaner. I'm a whinger. But I'm a whinger that keeps moving. And I guess I whinge because sometimes I just need to express or articulate how I'm feeling and then be able to process it and then move on. I have been a whinger that just said, woe was me. Actually, I've been a very woe was me, woe was my life throughout my lifetime. Blaming the circumstances. This is why, and that, da 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 da. So I'm learning to not do that so much, but I'm very dramatic. And so sometimes when I feel very hugely. But tonight, I really want to try and set up my week. So I need to clean this room. I need to try and do my car. I probably won't get through it tonight, but if I can get up early to do that. I need to just get some semblance of my life. And I also need to I'm going to fast tomorrow because I need to get some clarity around what I'm going to be doing this coming week with organising the shows for the youth festival, finishing off my projects, and I've also got to complete the scoring matrix for the funding applications that I'm doing. Yeah. Well, that's all for now. I think, if you're watching these videos, you're along the journey with me. I have no idea what's happening. But there are a few things that I know that I'm working towards. Health, it's very important. Starting to perform more. Start doing that a ton more. Finding a really cool partner. Building a stronger relationship with my baby girl, which is pretty good. Building stronger relationships with people. Growing my business. I want to earn over 150k next year. And I want to earn a good salary. And what else do I want? Well, I've just brought myself a car, so that's good. Just paying that off now. Should get that in the next 2-3 weeks. And I want to start running more workshops. And I really want to, I want better health. I think it's my number one priority. And I need to go to the temple. But yeah, there's a few things that I'm working towards. But if you're doing anything in your life, my recommendation is that you just take action. Just take action. Just do it. Don't be scared. I'm scared all the time. Be scared and do it anyway. So do it. Don't wait. Don't keep waiting. What are you waiting for? Plunge. Jump. Dive. Drop. Just do whatever it takes to work towards the things that you love and the things that you want in your life. So if you do, if you have watched this video this far, don't forget to give it a like. Please comment. Nobody commented on my last one. One day, oh no, I have got one from Ronald. Good old Ronald. Ronald Wharepapa. Little cutie. It's one of my students from my program. But one day I'm going to have a couple of comments. I'd like to see that. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading it. But it's going to be every day, majority of the time. So have a good night. See ya.